She went to Jamaica to study. I supported her, paid bills, worked extra shifts, all while she was sleeping with her professor, in my bed, using my weed, and even using the homemade lube I made for us. I didn't scream, I didn't cry, I got even. And my revenge? Oh, it was public, humiliating, and burned more than just their reputations. 12 years ago, I was the guy everyone called solid, engineering grad student, part-time worker, full-time husband. I met her in college. We clicked hard. After 2 years of dating, we had a massive wedding thanks to her wealthy Southern family. I thought I was building a future. She was finishing her doctorate in anthropology. I was grinding through my master's in engineering while keeping the lights on at home. We were broke, but in love. At least, that's what I thought. One day, she came home glowing, said her professor had offered her a spot on a religious studies trip to Jamaica, paid travel, research experience, looked great on a resume. Should I go? She asked. Of course I said yes. I trusted her. Why wouldn't I? I took extra shifts while she was away, even tried to match her earnings, wanted to surprise her with some financial breathing room. Meanwhile, she was off banging her professor all over the island, the same guy who used to hang out with us, the same guy who smoked my weed, drank my beer, called me a friend. When she got back, she acted normal, but a few weeks later, I got a visit from a student who'd been on the trip. He looked nervous, quietly told me, "Man, I think you should know what really happened in Jamaica." At first, I didn't believe it. I mean, no way, right? But the seed was planted. One night I checked her phone. Nothing obvious, but she had some voicemails. One of them? Her professor, laughing about how close I'd come to catching them. My stomach turned. Next stop, her laptop, emails, dozens of them. Jokes at my expense, them having sex in our bed, calling me clueless. It wasn't just cheating, it was mockery, and I was done being the fool. I kept quiet, pretended like nothing happened. I needed time. But every little thing started getting to me. And then, I noticed something. Our homemade weed lube. Yeah, we made our own. Coconut oil, THC, essential oils, magical stuff. It was going down, fast. But we hadn't been intimate in weeks, which meant they were using it too. He was getting off using something I created for us. That was it. I didn't just want revenge. I wanted them to feel it. So I did what any man with a lab setup and a backyard full of poison ivy would do. I made a fresh batch of lube, just enough THC to smell normal, and added in a healthy dose of poison ivy, refilled the spray bottle, put it back where she'd find it. Then I waited. 3 days later, she's shifting in bed, wincing. Bingo, time for phase 2. While she slept, I got into her phone, deleted my contact, replaced the professor's number with mine. Now, every text she sent him came straight to me. The next morning, my phone buzzes. "I'm super itchy. Are you okay?" I cracked my knuckles. Time to deliver the kill shot. "Yeah, I thought it had cleared up, but I guess I had a flare-up. I'm sorry. I have herpes. I guess you do too." I heard her squeak in the shower. No, like an actual panicked squeak. She ran out of the bathroom, face white, trembling, and the texts kept coming. Dozens, pleading, panicking, rambling. So, I hit her with the last line she'd ever expect. "Thanks for the good times, but can you keep this between us? I don't want to ruin my chances with anyone else." She froze, mouth open, tears in her eyes. No one had ever rejected her before. She stormed out the door, didn't say a word. I knew exactly where she was going. While she drove to confront him, I grabbed her laptop, reformatted the whole thing. Her dissertation, gone, research notes, deleted. By the time I got to campus, I could hear her from the hallway, screaming, crying, accusing. "You gave me herpes!" Everyone was there, faculty, students, assistants. He was pale, confused, mortified. She was a mess, ugly crying, red-faced. And me? I stood across the hallway, grinning. That single scene torched their entire department. He got fired. University Code of Conduct violation. She flunked out. Never finished her PhD. The fallout lasted months. Our state required a 1-year separation before divorce. I used every second to make sure I kept most of our savings. Not a fortune, but every cent was earned by me. She ended up a stay-at-home mom, shilling Herbalife on Facebook. He's now teaching high school, hiding from his academic past. And me? I moved on, found someone better, way better, and yeah, she loves the new poison-free weed lube I make. They thought they could laugh behind my back. Now the joke's on them, and it itches. Revenge doesn't always need fists. Sometimes it just needs patience, poison ivy, and the perfect message. If this story made you smile, squirm, or shout, yes, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment. What's the most satisfying revenge you've ever witnessed? And remember, never cheat on an engineer. We don't just build bridges, we burn them with precision.